At this point, they're asking developers to make alternate plans that would allow that tree to live on. But on a broader level, they're asking the city for stricter protections for trees across the city.
I'm now calling it to order.
As City Council began today, dozens of silent sign holders greeted council members, calling to save all the trunks that contribute to Seattle's tree canopy.
This is really where the decision to remove trees like Luma got made.
More than a week has passed since supporters began keeping watch on the western red cedar they call Luma.
She has these arms that are raised up.
Protectors, each going by the name Droplet, have taken turns among its branches.
Can't believe with all this support that there's still concern for her, but there is.
Miles from where the fight has taken root.
And they will hear us. They'll hear us through our signs.
They hope their silence will speak volumes.
The city is not giving us a chance to speak. They don't want to consider climate justice. They don't want to think about the future of this city as we're already in a climate crisis and it's only ramping up.
The Snoqualmie Tribe wrote to the city of Seattle saying this is a culturally modified tree shaped to serve as a navigation tool in part of an Indigenous trail system.
That in and of itself, it may only be temporary respite for her because it is not permanent protection.
Beyond Luma, protesters want the city to pass stricter protections for trees. City council rules only allow for public comment on agenda items, so aside from one neighbor here on her own,
we have no help from government.
They try to speak with their silence.
Climate justice is not on the agenda in Seattle.
They stood for 15 minutes as planned, then filed out, though they say their work won't end when they leave this room. And in response to a previous request for comment, a lender on the project says that it understands the sensitivity of the tree canopy, and it says that more housing is also important. It says that it would not support the removal of a tree unless absolutely necessary for a project. Live in Seattle, Erica Zucco, King 5 News.